All right, welcome to the Tricurious podcast. I'm doing the intro now. I am the captain. I'm Seppi, also known as Colin. And as usual, we also have Talus, also known as Uneducated.
Hey! I'm sorry, I'm not used to this.
And then we also have David, also known as Regioning Mage.
Yeah?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Very good
Yeah,
delay.
very
I like it.
good delay. Yeah.
So, I wanted to start. No, stop. I'm the host now. I'm starting.
Okay, no, shut up. All right. Now, I've taken over. I'm now the captain.
Alright,
I have a-
I'm
I have a
going
sto-
with my
I've
topic.
literally got a
alright.
text about how Eli shit himself at work today.
Very nice.
Do you need me to console him?
Console him.
Give him some
Yeah.
guides.
So it's like, oh yeah, he just shit his pants. Yeah, but he didn't quite make it to the toilet, and he pulled his pants down, and it like got all over the floor.
Ooh.
Okay, but here's the
And
thing.
then he slipped in and fell down.
Oh! Are you serious? Did he consent to this? Did he consent to this story?
Nah. He's fine. He's fine. He think it's fine. He told us we could.
This is fucking
Okay.
amazing. But,
Alright.
you know. Anyways, I was going to talk about some pest trouble I've been having up at the farm.
Yes, sir.
So, for the past week, I'd go outside and walk towards the barn to feed the animals. And, Talus's dog, Lily, who I despise with every fiber of my being, she would run towards the barn and start barking at something. And one day I heard a squeak when she did it. And I saw
Nice.
some large rodent crawl under the barn because there's a hole next to the stairs. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of sketchy. That's kind of sus. So
Yeah.
I went inside, put Lily inside, and I grabbed
I
the
gotta go
gun.
make sure so no one's breaking in my house.
Okay, well.
Keep going, Colin.
Point is,
I'm about to get this on camera. We're gonna catch this. We're catching this live in 4K. Someone breaking into his house.
but I went inside, grabbed the gun like Tal should be doing right now to defend himself from the rascals. But I went inside, grabbed the gun, and I went and I sat with the gun next to the stairs of the barn. And I looked in the fucking hole that there is. And I was looking, and then something popped its head out. And I was like, I don't know what that is. So I shot it and killed it. And then it flopped out of the way after I shot it in the face. And then it flopped back into my view in the hole. So I shot it again, but it was already dead. I didn't realize that. So I shot it for a second time for no reason.
Yeah.
So I grabbed, you know those grip squeezing grab things? Those like it's a long pole with the two claws on the end, and you squeeze the grip and it closes. I grabbed one of those and I pulled it out of the hole, and it was a groundhog.
Yeah.
It was like a 20-pound groundhog. It was fucking massive. It was bigger than my fucking corgi. It was
serious?
huge. Yes, it was like the
Holy
size of
fuck.
Spoon. This thing
Can I
is massive.
Is there more of them?
Yes, because the next day I went out and I went to look around there, and on the side of the barn where we keep all of our firewood, I saw 3 of them just hopping around the wood, and I'm like, oh, that's a problem. So I went inside and I grabbed the gun, and I went back outside and they were gone. And the barn door was open, and there's a board missing in the barn, and I looked into the barn, and there was one popping his head out of that one singular missing board in the middle of the barn, and I was like, huh. So I shot at it, and I missed, and it ducked its head down. And then I waited a second, and his head popped back up. So I shot it, and I missed again. So his head went back down. And then his head went back up, and I shot it, and I missed again. And then his head went back down. And then his head came back up, and I shot it, and I missed it. I missed 5 times, and it was still there.
Nice. So
So I was
what
just
would
playing fucking whack-a-mole with this goddamn groundhog in the barn. And then today I went out again, and I actually managed to, because I was using the 22
another one?
revolver, but I grabbed the 22 rifle, and I actually got one of them.
So what if I shot it with a 45-70?
It would explode, but you can.
Can't. Okay. I just wanted a clarification because I'm coming down this weekend, and I'm definitely gonna do that now.
Yeah, because groundhogs.
Wait, so why
bad.
are there groundhogs? They're just a bunch of groundhogs for no reason?
Yeah, because what they do is they'll like hibernate for the winter, and then they'll arise in the warmer temperatures, and they'll give birth, and like a couple weeks later, the babies will move like 6 feet away from the parents, and then just live there. So they kind of just stay in the same area, and what they do is they destroy the foundation of things because they dig under it and create giant tunnels. So they're essentially destroying the foundation in the bottom of the barn.
So what we'll do is we'll find one of the holes.
But, hey,
We'll get some smoke bomb or like a firecracker and set it off to scare them out.
Yeah.
And then,
Smoke 'em out.
or literally gas them out. And a lot of times, what people will do to get rid of them is they'll fill the hole with propane and light it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That seems like a not great idea.
And it's not like explosive like you might think. It's
Yeah.
it's weird, but yeah, it'll just either kill them or scare them out. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
the point is, there's
on
still
the
two
bright
more
side.
roaming around. The other three were a lot smaller than the first one. So, also groundhogs. Typically, when they're in heat and it's mating season, the one male typically has 2 to 3 bitches with him. So that's probably what the other 3 are. Well, now 2 because the other one died. But the plan was we were like, oh well, we could trap them. But we have a lot of cats and dogs that would get into the traps, and we can't poison them because of the same reason. So.
Well, on the bright side, all right. I mean, at least you know that winter is not here, all right? It's summer now.
True.
It's fair. No more days of winter.
Yeah, well, they are out.
Yes.
Very good. All right, so you're gonna kill a bunch of
I'm
groundhogs.
gonna apparently, according to David, we're gonna gas the groundhogs out.
And then when they pop their heads out, we'll shoot them.
Exactly.
Alright, sounds reasonable. Fuck them.
No, like
Also, groundhogs, turns out they are woodchucks. Same thing, just different name. Didn't know that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Groundhogs are woodchucks, yes.
yeah.
What?
One might even say how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood,
Exactly.
but they can't chuck wood.
Well, they eat wood.
Wow, you know
Because there's a bunch of
that's
bite marks taken out of that board in the barn.
I wonder. They probably don't eat the wood.
They don't eat
or
it, but they
But they like chew on it for their teeth. Like
yeah.
when rodents just in general chew on shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm like a rodent living in the barn bigger than my dog. That's pretty epic.
Did I already say in one of the past episodes that I had a mouse fight club?
Did you? I don't think you did.
Nope. No,
No?
you definitely didn't say that.
Okay, well it's not really a fight club, but they fought all the time, and I had like 6 mice at one point, just for fun.
Slowly got
'Cause one
narrowed
time
down
just,
to one.
Yeah, actually over time, one got like raped to death, one got just chewed his face off,
Oh god.
and then like a couple just died of like probably old age or something like that, or just of other like tumors or some shit, and then I was like down to like 3 or something like that, and then like I think one like also fought and died like of wounds, and then like there was 2 left. One of them just died of old age, and then the last one also died of old age, but he lasted for like a lot longer than I expected. Carl dying thrice.
We gave him a Viking
thanks.
burial, and then we
Yeah.
turned around, and then turned back around, and his corpse was gone, taken by a cat most likely.
Yep. First time he died of old age. Second time he died when he burned. Third time when he died by cat.
Yeah, it'd be like that. So, Berserk. Do you guys hear about this?
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
The creator of Berserk has passed away.
Unfinished anime will not probably be finished ever because he didn't have any
Oh.
material. He didn't finish it, and his
I honestly didn't know he didn't finish it, but I've also known nothing about Berserk. So
I
Yep,
planned
he
on
did
reading
not
it, but I
finish
never
it.
got around to it.
he didn't have very much planned, so it's probably done where it's at right now. Just of whatever ending it is, that's the ending now.
Mhm.
well,
Very
it's a
unfortunate.
tragedy. I'd say so, yeah.
Big
So-
shame. Great illustrations.
Who do you think would win, a tiger or a grizzly bear?
Thanks for just throwing that away. Also, why the fuck is this question on tiger and a grizzly bear? All right, listen. All right, first off, a fucking grizzly bear. All right, it's a grizzly bear. That's an easy.
I don't know.
thing. I mean,
Tigers
normally,
are stealth.
normally the question is still about gorilla versus grizzly bear. So the fact that you're throwing a tiger in here is just confusing me.
Yeah, I was trying to throw out a random one. I think if it was like a head-on, the grizzly bear 100% win. But like if it's just like out in like the forest or whatever, tiger would win hands down.
I completely disagree, but
Tigers will sneak up on them and they'll kill. I feel like they'd win in a fight.
If the tiger had the home field advantage, then yes. Because they're more agile and can get the drop on them easier. You know?
I mean, yeah, but it also takes a lot to kill a fucking grizzly bear. Like they ain't easy to take down.
Yeah.
Like that like.
So you know what would take down a grizzly though?
45-70.
45-70, brother.
Yeah. Yep.
Epic.
How wasn't it like $1 per bullet
No.
right now?
Nope.
Was it not?
45-70 has always been more. As far as I can tell, has most of the time been over $1 per round. I got mine for $1.60 per round, or $2.60 per round.
Damn.
Yeah, it was very expensive. I didn't buy that much. That's why I'm only gonna shoot 20 and then keep 20 at home. I only got 40 rounds because I didn't have the money to spend on it.
In case of bears invading your home.
Naturally.
Yeah, or I was gonna make it my like car gun, you know.
Big ass fucking lever action for a car
Yeah,
gun.
like that's the thing. People have lever actions for car guns. Most of the time they're 30-30s, but like every once in a while you'll see a 45-70.
That's really weird
That's
to me.
fair.
Yeah.
Like I could see like, you know, like, oh, the truck with like the gun rack in the back window, but I feel like that's more for like if you see an animal, not, oh, this is to defend myself.
Well, I'm also
Usually it's
gonna
like,
have.
oh, I have like a pistol in
My
the
plan is I'm
little
also
side
gonna
door.
have a pistol as well,
Oh.
but 45-70, you know, just like, oh, somebody's like for some reason shooting at me, you know, it's like I can get a pistol out, but then they get afraid, or are they moving away to get better cover that I'm not gonna be able to get them with? They're farther away. My pistol's not gonna do shit.
You know, they hide
I'm gonna
behind
use
their
the
car,
rifle.
You shoot through the car with the 45-70.
Like pistols will, because bullets go through cars really easily,
Yeah.
and
Well,
but like with a pistol, it can get stopped by a lot more things, especially when it's hollow point and stuff. Where with a 45-70, it's gonna go right through, and it's gonna hit, and the person's gonna go down with one bullet compared to like a 9mm pistol, you know, where they might take a couple before they go down.
fair enough. You know,
It's like if you get
walk
shot
up and
by
it's like,
like
oh,
if you
no,
get
a
shot by
friendly
9mm
protest.
in the foot, you know, like, oh, they're gonna go down, but they're still able to go, like, you know, get and shoot me back. You get shot in the foot by 45-70, your foot's gone. You're not worrying about you're shooting back anymore, you know.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Fair.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, that's right. If I had guns, it wouldn't be like because this one's good and practical and has all this things about it. So I'd be like, I like this one. Hey, what's your carry gun? Oh, it's a Tokarev. Why? It's cool. What are you keep in your truck?
Absolutely.
I keep a Steyr AUG. Why? It's cool. My favorite gun from Call of Duty Black Ops.
I keep a Steyr AUG in my truck.
Yeah, it's a good fucking coyote gun. People would often buy them and have them in their Jeeps.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I feel like if you're carrying a gun, you want it to be like reliable, like a Tokarev, not very reliable.
You have to have it shot at least was like 200 or like 1,000 rounds through a pistol, and like typically people will say if you have a carry gun, shoot at least 200 rounds, hopefully around 1,000. You know, before rounds became fucking worth more than gold, but that way you know it's reliable and you're comfortable with the gun and you know you can shoot it. So.
Yeah, and that's what I know lever actions are reliable. That's just,
yeah.
lever actions are reliable. Shotguns are reliable most of the time. So yeah, like, you know, I'm gonna carry like a reliable pistol around. I'm gonna carry around a reliable rifle, but the majority of my guns are gonna be, oh, it's cool, I want it, kind of deal. Like if I just like own a whole bunch of guns, like, oh, I might carry around like a reliable 9mm or something like along the lines. But like, I'm just shooting. I have like 1 or 2 reliable pistols. The rest of my guns are gonna be all because they were cool. Like I'm gonna get like a really badass revolver that would be very impractical to carry because it's like too big or something. But I want one, you know?
Yeah. It's like the bear defense gun, the fucking what was it? 460 Smith & Wesson or something.
Yeah.
I fucking love that gun.
Yeah.
Big.
I want the
For
one that shoots
bears.
45-70. The Magnum Works or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Oh, no, fucking, what's it called? It's the same
Magnum
people that make
Research.
Desert Eagle. Magnum Research.
Yeah. That's what I want. Yep. And I also want to get. I want a Desert Eagle too, but those are like. I'm fairly certain Desert Eagles are like
$2,000?
$2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd fucking love a Desert Eagle.
I want. If
I
I
got
get
my
it, I get it in
stimulus.
58.
What are you gonna buy? Desert Eagle. Nice.
Those are two.
Nice.
Absolutely.
You know what's funny? You know what I
madman.
actually did with my my stimulus?
What?
I spent it on Dakota.
What? What?
You know how he owes me a lot of money,
Yeah.
and he's paying me $250 a month until next March.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so technically I didn't spend it on him because I'm getting the money back, but
Mm-hmm.
I did immediately, like the instantly, like, oh yeah, it's gone because I bought Dakota something.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty neato.
Pretty NATO.
Oh shit! Next Monday, yeah, Memorial Day. Dakota gonna pay up
Pay up.
$250. Give me the money. I got these rounds. You want to fucking? If you want to.
Hey. I'll let you go to your jib.
Hey David.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah,
fucking love pirates.
Pirates? Yeah. Yeah, we
Pirates?
talk about pirates.
Yeah, pirates are fucking badass, bro.
Dude, yeah, no, it's like I said, I like to cut your jib. That's the sailor talk, 1700 pirates.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like to cut your jib.
What jib
like
are
the
they
cut of
referencing?
your
Cutting.
Jib, the deckhand.
Yeah. I get. It made more sense. I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Why?
Why?
What is a jib? Why is yours good because it was cut a certain way?
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
It's a phrase. Calm down.
Well, yeah, but the phrases have explanations on why they are what they are.
Not always. Sometimes.
Keep it clean.
Listen, Colin. Explain lit to me. All right.
Lit. Very lit. What does it mean?
Because being in the dark sucks, so you want to have light. So it's good to have light.
Okay, now you're just talking out your ass. All right, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
You
Oh my lord.
expecting that?
Oh, it's very unfortunate because I don't have that going through. I don't have it going through Audacity, so you're only gonna be
really?
the ones that hearing it.
Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
God damn it! Not like a soundboard.
Nothing like a
Soundboard echo.
soundboard. I got 4 currently on my Stream Deck. I've got
Nice.
an auto tune. I've got like a cave. I've got like a demon, and I've got an echo.
Nice.
Nice.
Echo.
All right, let's do something that involves the podcast.
God damn it!
Oof.
Pretty
All
bad.
right.
You watched any
Colin,
shows recently?
Oh, absolutely. I finished Gate.
Yeah.
Nice. How was it? Was it
Honestly, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
It just kind of ended. I was like, all right, I guess it's over now.
Yeah.
It's kind of
that's
Oh,
pissed me
how it
off. Apparently, there's more in the manga, and there's
Mm-hmm.
this thing called Gate. Was it like something about the water? I don't remember.
Gate 2. Door.
Water.
Uh,
Gate 2.
something about
Water.
boats.
Gate
something about
2,
boats.
fence.
I don't know.
Gate 2. Navy.
Navy.
That's probably what it is.
But, no, I mean it is. It's like the Navy and shit. So.
That's kind of badass. I'm watching
Yeah.
12 shows currently.
Yep.
All right.
I don't
Tell
know
me
how you
about
fucking
them.
do that.
Tell me about the good ones. All right.
So,
None of them were good apparently.
no, I'm reading off which ones are the good ones. 7 good ones.
Oh, okay. I like how you're watching 5
So just
bad
over half
shows.
of them are good, and then the other half are either meh or like, why am I watching this? But at the same time, it's very entertaining.
You're already
Alright.
invested. You want to follow through with it.
So I'm watching To Your Eternity. I think I already explained it in one of the past podcasts, or if I didn't, it's about this guy, or it's about this entity that
Titty.
It's weird. I can't. I don't know. I'd have to like look up how to explain it because I don't know how to explain it without ruining it.
Look it up for yourself.
I'd like to take a pause real fast before we get back to this. I want to ask the question: did you actually explain the Rat Fight Club, or did we just skip over that?
I did.
Okay,
we
cool.
did.
All right, continue. I blanked, I guess.
Leave that in. It'll make you look stupid and funny.
Okay, so To Your Eternity. I'll read you the bio about the show.
Oh, good.
In the beginning, an orb is cast onto Earth. It can do two things: change into the form of the thing that stimulates it, and comes back to life after death. It morphs from orb to rock, then to wolf, and finally to boy, but roams around like a newborn who knows nothing. As a boy, it becomes Fushi. Through encounters with human kindness, Fushi not only gains survival skills, but grows as a person. But his journey is darkened by the inexplicable and destructive enemy, Noker, as well as cruel partings with the people he loves. It's very sad. If you watch the first episode and, like, don't feel sad, dude, honestly, it's very good.
Sounds interesting.
Very good.
Yeah, it sounds very.
What was that? What was that? Oven something or other?
What?
What's that called?
To Your Eternity.
To Your Eternity. There we go. All right.
There's 7 episodes out and updates Mondays.
Oh, so you're like watching shows that are coming out. That's what.
Yeah, they all update on days. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're not like all shows like that are already done and finished.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't know. Usually when I'm like, I don't know. I'm stupid. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been watching anything, Colin?
Yeah, I watched all of Steven Universe in 3 days. Gotta say,
Oh, man, that's
pretty
unfortunate.
damn good.
Yeah?
I'm gonna start Adventure Time next because that was something I used to watch. And I need to get back to, and I
I've been
want to
meaning
watch
to,
it and get closure to all the things I didn't have explanations for and I've heard. And
Yeah, I watched like a episode and then there's like some spoilers that happen, but you know what? I gotta move on from that.
Didn't like one of... Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Never
yeah,
mind.
probably don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a bad idea.
I never watched it, but like I think I know the ending.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely the thing we don't want to know.
Yeah, because
So-
I've seen. I luckily for Steven Universe, most every episode I rewatched entirely. There were a couple that I skimmed through because I remembered them, like from the first season, which I realized quickly that I've only seen episodes from the first season. So that was nice to experience new stuff from a good show.
Yeah.
But
Did I ever... Yes.
for Adventure Time, it's like I remember the entire first season. I could just boop over to the second season because like the first 2 seasons doesn't really have a whole lot of structure. It's mostly setting up characters, and then like season 3, it's like whoa, story and development and stuff, and that's what I want to get to get cool story stuff and then like closure for things. But luckily I could skip over most of the first season, so it saves time. They're only 11-minute episodes, same as Steven Universe, which is really weird but nice.
It's
'cause
because
they're
they were
quick.
on like Cartoon Network and they're supposed to fit within a 15-minute time
Yeah.
frame. Did I tell you about Tokyo Revengers?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Definitely
Oh
did.
my god. It's definitely my favorite anime of the season. Like, it has to be my favorite anime this season. It's so good.
There's a lot of high praise considering some of the other ones that I have.
Yeah, I would say it is my favorite of the season. And then Nagatoro is probably second. And then, it's probably tied with To Your Eternity for second place. But my favorite for the season.
Did you put the fucking... What was the face you put on my profile picture on the goddamn thumbnail for the last episode? Tell us.
Bitch. That's the Nagatoro.
That's what I
face
thought.
was talking about.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Fucker.
Correct.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, shows are epic. TV, good. Steven Universe, good. Enjoyable.
All right. Calm down, sir. Right,
I'm sorry I don't watch anime.
Sorry. Did you tee-hee? Is that what you said?
No.
Teehee.
Bro.
Alright. Anyways, I mean, anime's good, but I mean, hey, Steven Universe is a perfectly fine show.
Fair enough.
Did you watch the movie?
I did. It was also good. I have not watched Steven Universe future because...
Yeah, isn't that just one season and then it's like over? Is that what that is?
I think it's one season, and Rebecca Sugar was like, yeah, the story is still happening. It just depends on when she wants to return to it. It could be never, could be eventually. But
And gay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never watched it. I have no
Fair.
fucking want
What
to.
were things on Cartoon Network that you used to watch? Did you ever watch Cartoon Network? Did you have a TV growing up?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the Clone Wars actually on TV as
That's
it was
fair.
updating on TV.
Fair enough.
It's pretty badass. And yes, I like that. I didn't really watch a lot of Cartoon Network, as funny as it was. I watched a lot of Discovery Channel.
Oof.
Hey.
I watched a lot of
Channel's good.
Mythbusters.
I never did
watched-
watch. I have never seen an episode of Mythbusters.
Mythbusters is fucking amazing show. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch. I also watch a lot of fucking what's it called? Dirty Jobs as well. That was a fun show.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
And then I watched what's the other main one on
The Troop.
The Troop.
The Troop? I watched a lot of Nickelodeon too, like SpongeBob and shit. I didn't really
Yeah.
watch TV. I only watched TV in the mornings before I went to school, and then right when I went to bed. So I watched Family Guy on Cartoon Network.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get into it because it was like when I was young. I didn't like there's a lot like the slapstick comedy part was funny, but then it's like yeah, and then references and stuff. I'm like I don't know who any of those people are.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I never watched.
And that's why
Family
The
Guy.
Simpsons, the show The Simpsons, is an old person show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's 32 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, you know what I need to fucking watch, which is another good show? Fucking Gravity Falls.
Apparently,
I already binged.
apparently that is pretty good. I didn't watch
need
it.
to,
I
like-
already binged all that.
I've
the other
skipped
day.
around and seen a lot of it, but what I need to sit down and just watch it all through.
I didn't know you haven't watched it all.
No, I haven't.
Pretty sad, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, I've binged all of that. Like that's like my top. Like that's one of my favorite shows ever.
I mean, yeah, it was a good
It's
show.
fake.
Great show, in fact.
It's good to read the book afterwards too. Very nice.
What's your thought on like the sheesh thing?
The sheesh thing?
Yeah, it's like sheesh. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's like a meme. I know what you're talking about. It's just kind of exists.
Dakota
I don't
hates
know.
it so much, and it's kind of funny. But at the same time, like he'll do it as a joke to make fun of the meme.
Ah, so he's trash.
Yeah.
It's doing was saying it ironically, but then eventually it's just gonna become saying it. Period. It's like going,
Yeah.
bruh.
There's this guy at
Yeah.
Tim's work that goes around and does that with like random people, and he's gotten like everybody that works to do it with him.
Oof.
Nice.
Ooh, I don't get it. You know what I'm referencing, by the way? Tim?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
God, I can't wait for the fucking Hawaii trip. We're gonna be like, this is the legendary spot
This is where
where
Tim
the Tim
went.
incident happened.
yeah, the incident.
I'll show you exactly where it's at, too.
God, I'm so excited.
Give you a 360 point of view camera shot of it, too.
Absolute gotcha. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Is it just me, or like when you sleep too long, does your back just like kill you?
And when I sleep too long, everything kills me.
Like I'll wake up and I'll feel so good. Like I won't feel every morning I wake up for work and I feel like shit in the morning. And then by the end of the day, the shittiness has gone down, but I still feel like shit. And then the weekend hits and I sleep in and I just my body resets, except my back kills me. When I sleep more than like 7 hours, my back just destroys itself. I don't know why.
How many pillows do you sleep with?
Technically 4.
Okay, how many does your head lay on?
Technically 3, but
Okay.
2.
Because I used to sleep a lot and my back would get really fucked up. But then I learned it was because I had 2 pillows and the elevation would fuck up my neck, which would in turn fuck up my back.
Okay, so I have like
So
a
I
body
start sleeping
pillow.
with one really flat pillow, and that helps a lot with sleeping.
I have a body pillow that spans like my bed, and then I have 2 pillows like side by side on top of the body pillow.
Yeah,
So that's
I
how I
have
sleep.
a body pillow, just some cheap one from Walmart, and it's like, that's it. Relatively flat, works fine.
As far as I
You know,
can
I
tell,
also have a body pillow.
I need to get a cover for it just because it's funny, haha.
I want to get like a hentai body pillow cover.
Yeah.
Well, mine's all fuzzy on one side.
Mine's fuzzy on one side as well. I want to get like an
Mine's
actual body
fuzzy
pillow.
in its entirety.
Yeah, but yours is like normal pillow material. Mine and Talus's are like, oh, it's got like the fuzzy, like blanket
fuzzy.
feel on one side.
Oof, fair enough. It's like buying a body pillow cover, like one of those like, hentai funny ones. It's like buying it like one of those titty mouse pads. It's like you buy it because it's a funny thing to have. It's like
Yeah.
you just have one because like it's just something people end up having.
That's what a simp would say. All right, we all know why you want it.
Damn, you right.
All right,
I'm gonna fuck my body pillow.
absolutely.
Oh, there's a season
What were we
limit.
going on about? Oh yeah, you're back.
Oh yeah. So I don't know.
My
Yeah,
back
I
hurts from
tend to
carrying all
sleep.
this cake.
When I sleep more than 7 hours, I don't know why. My body's just like, oh, it's the weekend. Okay, sleep time, and then it goes out, and I don't move. Just on the weekends when I sleep, my body doesn't move, and I'll fall asleep laying on my side, and then I'll just go to my back, and I'll just lay on my back all night.
So your back is destroyed by the time you wake up.
Yeah, because it's just either so fucking straight all night that like when I move, I wake up, and if I move, it's like, oh, fuck. So it's like, and there'll be times where I'm dreaming, but I'm starting to stir awake, so my body in real life moves, but I'm still kind of dreaming. So like in my dream, my back will hurt so bad in real life that in my dream it's like, oh yeah, your back is killing you, by the way.
Well,
It's the worst. I hate it.
So this is completely unrelated. I was playing Pokemon Sapphire earlier, and I saw this, and I just thought it was real funny. It's Among Us.
Is an imposter among us?
Sus.
Sus? You're either a
Hey,
sussy
you.
baka or a bussy sucker, one might even say.
Very epic.
freeze detected. Just crashing. That's all.
Oh,
Did it say breach detected? Is that what you said?
Nope. Freeze.
brio
It
detected.
said freeze detected.
Brioche detected.
Through brioche bread.
Got some brioche bread up in here. my
Imagine going to
guys.
Panera and eating just bread.
Imagine.
All right. Do we have anything to talk about? We're just kind of rambling.
No, we don't have a topic. This is the topicless episode. This is the topless episode.
Yeah, topicless episode. What is your thoughts on the fucking YouTube recommended?
I think it's completely fine.
It's adequate.
I think it is too. I think it knows what people want. It's weird
Yeah.
because it's what got me into VTubers and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I
It
was
keeps
just
trying to get me
watching-
into those.
I was just watching whatever video, I think before this, I don't even remember what I was into before this, and then one day, it recommended me an animation video that was 20 seconds long. I watched it, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. And then I watched people smaller animators their clips and stuff they make. I'm like, oh, this is pretty neat. And then one VTuber clip, I clicked on it, and then nothing but VTuber clips after that in my recommended. But I ended up enjoying them a lot. So
Well, I said 90% of my recommended is just 5 to 10 second videos.
yeah, mine are anywhere from currently looking at it's 54 seconds. And then there's a Trash Taste podcast that's recommending me that I've already seen. I don't know why it's recommending me it again, but yeah.
There's also a lot of things about Japanese and language in my recommendation, but that's bad.
What is my recommended? Probably just trash.
There's a lot of Funhouse clips for some reason that it started recommending me recently.
It's almost like we have an imposter among us.
Are you listening to one right
I
now?
saw that you wanted. Don't lie to me, Walt. You sussy baka.
What the fuck?
Colin, you know who that was?
Mm-hmm.
I said, Colin.
What?
Did you hear who that was?
No.
It was Hank Breaking Bad.
Oh God. Oh God, Hank Shredder. Oh my God. I fucking hate you.
Oh, that was really funny.
Oh, I've got a topic. Maybe
What?
if this goes anywhere.
All right, we said no topics.
You're damn shit. You're right. Sorry. Gotta change the title now. I was gonna use this a couple weeks ago as a topic, but it didn't happen because we started playing D&D again recently. Cause fucking.
Did we?
What the fuck did you send in the group chat? Why? I didn't see that till now.
Which one?
The imposter one. Anyways, because we started playing D&D again, and we started a new campaign. We were supposed to get back on track with playing it, but then I was sick for 3 weeks straight. Epic. I wish it was Corona so I could have died, but hopefully we'll get back to playing D&D. And I want to ask you guys, what's your favorite D&D character that you've played?
That I've played.
That I've played?
Or just like a concept of a character.
D&D?
Kelsey played once.
Or like an
actual
idea of a
campaign that
character or
lasted
something.
a while before everybody just kind of didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
You liked my campaign, right?
Yeah, I liked your campaign.
Yeah. I think it was like doing it every Thursday is what turned off everybody else that was playing it. I really liked Sam. Sam was really entertaining playing. He was very good at it.
Wait. 1 second. I'm confused now. Oh wait, are we talking about the one where it was just
Online.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Me, you, Colin Hunter, and
Colin
like a
didn't win
while
that.
ago. Okay, what the fuck are we talking?
It was the online one. I was the
Oh! Yeah, no, that one was really fun. Whenever we didn't battle things.
Yeah. I was like, when I first started doing it, Sam and Josh they loved fighting. That was like their favorite thing. So I'm like, all right, they're new. I'm gonna cater to them. Talos can deal with it until Talos and Hunter can deal with it until they're like. And then I started toning back on the fighting. And then we stopped when I started toning back on the fighting, which is I think is why they didn't want to play anymore.
Well, it was lame. All right, if I want to fight, I'll go fucking play Baldur's Gate. Or I don't know nothing of Baldur's Gate. I don't know. Let's go play an actual game.
Yeah, I like the role playing aspect in D&D. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But my favorite character I've played is that what
Or
you
just like a
asked?
character
Yes.
that you liked.
Is that I liked?
That you like made or whatever.
That I made?
My
My favorite character
favorite-
was obviously Sir Reginald Sir William Reginald Bonesworth. No. Sir Reginald Williams Bonesworth the third, twice removed on his mother's side. He was my favorite character.
You know, that's fair. That's understandable.
He is a live skeleton who talks like papyrus, and he was his mortal enemy was a lizard. His name was
Jerry.
Was it Jeremy?
Jerry.
It was Jerry.
Jerry. Okay, I was gonna say it was something like that. I didn't think it was Jeremy, but yeah, no, Jerry. There we go. Yeah, absolutely my favorite character. I technically played because I DM'd him. Other than that, an actual character PC that I played was my original character named Goth, nicknamed Garfunkel, aka his name
badass.
became Garfunkel. He was a dwarf and he headbutted a lot of things and he was absolutely beautiful. My favorite thing was that when we were in the dungeon and he collected blood, and I don't know why. I just make decisions sometimes, and my decision was that he collected blood, and. So yeah, I would kill a couple things. I'd scoop up some blood in a vial, and then we came to a puzzle, and it wanted you to it was either like stick an arm in and lose an arm, or like pour or something like that. Point of the matter is that you had to pour some blood down a like tube or whatever to open the door to get to the next side. And you're supposed to be like, oh no, I gotta cut myself and lose my blood, and I'm gonna lose hit points. I'm like, nah, fam, I got you. I got all this blood in vials.
It was like magical too. So like you stuck your hand in the bowl and you'd cut it, and you like permanently lost the hit points unless you got like greater restoration or something like that.
Yeah, but I avoided that. So,
So he's like,
you know.
yeah, blood.
What was that fucking campaign you were playing in? I want to say Tomb of
Yeah,
Annihilation.
thanks.
I don't think it
Elaborate.
was.
Yo, yeah, Tomb of Annihilation. Hated it.
Awful. Worst. Literally
Least
the
favorite
worst.
module that I've played so
It's
far.
made to kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like going back to the original like Dungeons and Dragons like
Mm-hmm.
first
Back
edition.
when
Or
things
whatever.
happened just because they did.
Yep, there's a lot of like, oh, you go into this room, the door's locked behind you. There's no way out. Make a new character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was one room I was watching a video about it, and it was like, yeah, if you're in this room, there's nothing here. But if you're in there for more than 10 minutes, a boulder comes down and kills you. Period. And it's like, yes, that sounds very fun.
Yeah.
There's random
That's what
shit
I'm
like
looking
that. That's
for.
really annoying and dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like Tomb of Annihilation. My favorite character had to have been John Roland,
John Rowland.
John Rogan.
my gunslinger, fucking badass guy. I really enjoyed his
Nice.
character. Yeah, I liked Saltmarsh, but like at the same time, like, I kind of like wanted to play gunslinger. I wanted to play gunslinger, so I'm like, I'm gonna play him. But if it was in a different setting, I think I would have enjoyed playing him more.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's
Yeah.
how I kind of started feeling about my favorite character I played, which was Slab, the Black Dragonborn, who is a big, strong barbarian boy. And he was, Slab. I love him. Best favorite character. Period. Actually, that was I got a mini of Slab, and I love that mini. Love that mini. He broke. His axe is gone, but he doesn't need an axe. He has fists. He's Slab.
Wait, his act.
he used
Wait,
to
his
try
axe-
to, right?
He did get a trident at some point, yes. Was it a squid or was it a kraken that he used the
Kraken.
fucking trident on to
No,
because it was like a beast control
giant
thing.
squid.
It
I
was,
think
a,
it's
it was like a
squid.
giant oct. It was a
Giant octopus. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times. Saltmarsh, I feel, was fine, but because of what happened while we were playing, because we transitioned from playing in a games store to transitioning to somebody's
public
house and
game.
playing it, and that kind of felt fucky.
Yeah. Although when you played it in the public game store, he kind of like, if there's people that wanted to try D&D, like new players, since he was a DM there, he had to take them in.
Yeah, it just made everything very weird, and I didn't get to do what I wanted because it was mostly just like fighting, not as much role play. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, dude, I'm not gonna lie though. Austin, not the DM Austin, but like Barbie Austin. Fucking loved him. I loved his character too.
Yeah.
And back in with Garth and stuff, you know?
Oh my god. Okay, so Enlisted just keeps crashing, and I don't know why.
It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Enlisted, new game came out. Very fun. I love planes. I'm pretty decent at them. I'm pretty decent at flying planes.
Wait, what's this?
Huh?
Minimal 8 gigs of RAM? I don't have that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I have 8 gigs, but do I just throw all 8 gigs into it?
Do you only have 8? I thought that was Emily that only
Yes.
had 8.
I only have 8.
Very odd.
I'm assuming I can't play when considering I have a Discord and Audacity and other things up because I only have 8 gigs.
That's possible. Going into... Yeah, I don't know. Does it really require that much?
That's what it says. I just click system requirements 8 gigs. I mean, it's 100 against like 100 people, and there's planes and tanks and all kinds of shit going on. So I guess that's fair.
Wow.
Yeah. I might be able to like hook you up with some more RAM
That'd be
that you
pretty
can
epic.
borrow.
Please
Yeah.
subscribe so he can afford more RAM for video game. As we go to Hawaii in a couple months.
Just now, we're cutting everything out about Hawaii.
About Hawaii, you said?
Yeah, how about what now?
The
What do you say we're cutting
The
out?
Hawaii trip is so we can get content for the channel. All right.
It was not the only reason why.
It's a business expense.
Business expense. Taos is paying for all of it for everybody.
I
Exactly.
don't know.
If we use footage from the Hawaii trip for YouTube,
We
and
definitely.
if YouTube becomes our job, is tax write-off. I don't know how taxes work.
It's not a tax write-off. Yeah, you'd be taxed for it. In fact.
I mean, I think it could be classified as because it's like if you're a YouTuber and you buy a video game, that is a tax write-off.
Yeah, that is a tax. That is a tax write-off. But just going to.
I mean,
I
let's
think
say you're a
it's different.
travel vlogger.
I think traveling.
Let's
is
say you're a
different.
travel vlogger. If you're a travel vlogger, I'm pretty sure. I think you could probably classify things like that as a tax write-off, perhaps. I mean, it seems like it could fall in the same.
I think there's
category,
laws.
but-
For, there's probably laws for that. Cause like I know like. I don't know. Bottom line is. Pretty neat. I think because like buying a game is technically a tax write-off because it's like. Oh, you need this for your business? Okay, so. Whatever profit you make from the business gets taxed, but that itself doesn't get taxed.
Mhm.
For some, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how taxes work. I was trying to make a joke, but it failed because I don't know how things work. This podcast episode is gone nowhere.
Yeah, this happens when you try and have no topics.
True, that's true. Let's brainstorm.
Because you still need a topic. Because the thing is that you need if you want to go on down the rabbit hole, you need a topic, and then you need to talk about that topic, and then you need to have that topic lead you into other topics. Instead of having a topic, you talk about it, and then you randomly have this other short topic that lasts about 5 seconds. You interject it in there, and then cut off what we were talking about before, and then it leads us to a dead end.
And then we just all stop and it's like, huh? What now?
Oh,
Wow.
nah, very good.
Very
Groundhogs. That's
professional
pretty-
groundhogs. What's your least favorite holiday? Well, now it's Groundhog's Day.
Wait, is it Groundhog's Day or Groundhog Day?
Fuck off. It doesn't matter.
I
I guess it'd be Groundhog Day because there's only like the one that is for the holiday, right? Where it's like, oh, he see if it cold.
Okay, I have a bit of a question for you guys. What would you do if you were in a building, like a skyscraper or something like that, and you're like 50th floor, somewhere up in the top floors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the building started wobbling. What would you do?
I would assume it was an earthquake, and then just get to like a safe spot.
I'd-
Probably start heading down, not through the elevator.
I'd go to a window and see what's happening.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Cause like there was how I got this is the other day I saw a video about a building in China that started randomly wobbling, and it was evacuated. I don't know if the building's gone down. I don't think it has, but like it just started wobbling randomly, just really weird.
Oof.
I mean, was it not an earthquake or anything?
Nope, just started wobbling. Like
That's weird.
like
I know. I mean,
it was visible in the video itself. Like it wasn't like you had to be in the building to feel it wobbling back and forth. Like you could see in the video, it's just back and forth, wobble.
I would say normally I just relate that to it's an earthquake, but I just get down.
So tell us.
calmly. And
Are you excited
Yeah, what's
to
up?
get your stick shifts Kia Soul?
see, all right. Let's take a pause here for a moment before I answer that. First off, this is what I was talking about. I was gonna go on about some earthquakes and stuff, and then you're like, all right. Anyways, let's change topics. Anyways, yes, I am excited to get my 6-shift Kia Soul because I like driving 6-shift now because Hunter took me around in his Miata and I drove it around and I like it a lot, and honestly it's not that hard.
It's not that hard. And like when you get like, I don't know, is the Kia Soul in stick shift, is that for front wheel drive still?
Yeah, it should be front wheel drive, yeah. It is.
Okay. Because like when you get into like stick shift cars that are rear wheel drive, dude,
That bitch is
Burnout,
squares.
burnout machines, drift machines. Oh man,
Dude,
they're a
you
lot
gonna
of
get
fun.
the fucking lime green Kia Soul?
Oh my
I did
god,
not.
I still his is in white. Is the one he's getting.
Bruh. But
Dude,
the lime green.
the shitty green color is the one you need to get it in.
Dude. I'll just redo the paint.
So,
I'll
have you
redo the
bought
paint.
the... Are you getting this car?
Yes, I'm getting this guy. It's on its way.
Oh. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I'm getting it, and then I'm going to drive it. It's going to be very epic.
Are you excited, Colin?
Very square. Yeah, because now I can actually buy him a birthday present. Just buy him car stickers. Window
Hell yeah.
stickers.
Oh, nice.
Window decals. What they call.
Dude, I've had a severe lack of birthday presents, and you know what? I'm be like,
Listen, I got you Lost Vein, alright? I made
Hey,
you
we did.
Lost
Yeah.
You know what we did for each other? Tell us.
You bought me food.
And then you know what you did for me? You bought me movie ticket. Or no.
Exactly.
Yeah, you bought me movie ticket and food as well.
Yeah. So, that's all I was saying. I can't complain about that. Because I was broke and I wanted barbecue.
That's
That's
not
he's hungry.
Yeah.
What?
I went to type in movie, but I typed in Maurice.
Is there Maurice? Is there any good movies that are out or are coming out besides Venom?
Absolutely not. No.
Or besides
That's what I was.
yeah,
Spiral came. I wanted to watch fucking Spiral, the Saw book or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But I got sick for 3 weeks.
Mm.
Did you watch Raya?
Yeah. What? Oh, and The Last Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Okay. Let me give you my opinion on this movie. Visually, it's a masterpiece. It looks beautiful. The character designs are very good. The story itself is very... There's a lot to be wanting. It's too short. They built a world. They have a lot of cool characters. They have a lot of really cool areas. It's cool to explore those. There's not enough time to explore them. If Raya and the Last Dragon was a multi-part series, like Avatar or something, it'd be phenomenal. But because it was one movie, it was very lackluster, and there was a lot of really weird parts, and just the characters just seemed like very dry, and like there should have been more of them. And I don't know. Like I said, if it was a multi-part series, it could have been a very, very good thing. As it stands, it's just a middle ground. Like, it's good, but like it's nothing spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's my...
the only movies I can see that have either come out or are coming out soon: Spiral, A Quiet Place Part 2, which I think like just came out today or recently. Cruella, I think, came out as well. Wrath of Man is coming out, which actually Wrath of Man looks lit. And then there's a movie that came out on, I'm pretty sure came out on Netflix called Army of the Dead. Have you heard of this?
I have not.
It does that have Dave Bautista in it?
Yes. The
thought
synopsis is: after a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries take the ultimate gamble by venturing into the quarantine zone for the greatest heist ever. I know nothing about this movie besides just reading that now,
And that sounds
except
badass.
I've seen an ad on Twitter for it repeatedly, and it actually kind of looks good, and I might actually watch that.
Wrath of Man looks like a fucking good movie too.
What's
Oh,
Wrath of Man? I forget.
It's
That's
got
the
Jason
Jason
Statham in it. So
You know what?
I'll read the bio
Fair
for
enough.
you. I'll read the biopsy or whatever the fuck. A mysterious and wild-eyed new cash truck security guard surprises his coworker during a heist in which he unexpectedly unleashes precision skills. The crew is left wondering who he is and where he came from. Soon, the marksman's ultimate motive becomes clear as he takes dramatic and inevocative steps to settle a score.
We saw this trailer twice when we went and saw fucking Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat and Demon Slayer.
Oh, Jason Statham. I was thinking of somebody different. Never mind. Yeah, no. Is that out? Is that out?
Yeah, it's out. Came out May 7th.
Fuck, let's go watch it.
We can.
I
I'm
actually,
down to watch it.
honestly, I want to watch it. I did not realize that was
Double
out. Jason
feature.
Statham
We
is a
can watch that
fantastic
and then
actor.
watch Saw.
Alright, you think I care about Saw? You think I've ever watched a Saw movie in my fucking
This
life?
is like a side story though, so I don't think you need to watch any of the other.
It's not a side story.
Well, guess I'll die.
It's literally going off of one of the cops in the past.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
maybe it is.
Tap. That's right. I'm sure it'll give you
You're right.
context.
Whatever. What am I doing?
Nobody ever wants to see the movies I want to watch.
I mean, I'll watch it.
See, David's got my back.
I mean, I'll watch the movies. Like, just because I haven't seen them, though, doesn't, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I started watching
Um,
Blazing Saddles the other night. It's alright. I
Uh,
only got like halfway
You
through
didn't
it.
finish it?
No, because it was really late. Christian was like, "Oh, I shaved my head. Let's watch it." Because I've been trying to get him to shave his head, and he finally did. He's like, "You owe me a movie." I'm like, "Yeah." So he's like, "Oh, we'll watch Blazing Saddles." I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, it's alright.
No.
I liked it,
You just
but it's
you
very,
have bad taste.
very not politically correct.
Sure it is.
Not
it's,
PC.
it's a comedy. It's a comedy.
Yeah, it's comedy. They get a pass. I like it
Exactly.
a lot, but that's because I don't care about being PC. You know, and I think that shit's funny.
Yeah.
It's a movie that was made a while ago, and it's a comedy, so I don't really care. As long as no one's serious about it, comedy's a comedy. So.
It's like
Period.
the thing. Okay, so it's like what there's like this big archive for movies, like the greatest movies ever made, and Blazing Saddles was put in that archive,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
very surprising, but it was, and I think it deserved its spot. Because at the time, it was really funny. Nowadays, a lot of people probably wouldn't find it that funny because, not only because it's not politically correct, but it's just an older movie. And a lot of the comedy in it, that's not, the comedy that's not politically incorrect is like a lot of slapstick and stuff, and that was like big back
Slapstick
in
are my
the days.
favorite types of movies, like The Jerk and Monty Python and The Life of Brian. Like those
So,
are all the best.
yeah, if you like those movies, you'll probably like Blazing Saddles. And it's Gene Wilder, and a lot of his movies are
Exactly.
fucking amazing.
Like yeah, Hear No Evil, See No Evil, great movie.
Blazing Saddles is one of those movies where I've never heard anything about people complaining about the whole use of certain words and stuff and jokes and stuff like that. It's like Tropic Thunder. I have never heard a single person question that Robert Downey Jr. did blackface for the entirety of a film. And I've never heard anybody talk about how Blazing Saddles makes a lot of questionable jokes. It's just one of those movies where it's like, yeah, it exists. It did these things. Nobody cares because it's a good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
it's good.
That's what it deserves. Right? Robert Downey Jr. He's Iron Man. What are you gonna do?
He was.
And that
He was
what?
also Sherlock Holmes.
Didn't he
You know,
also go to jail for a bit?
Yeah, he did. He had this whole...
that was yeah.
He did a lot of
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah.
He made a really good comeback.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever eaten bone marrow?
No.
No, I can't say
Apparently
that.
it's good. I've just
Can't
always
say
been
I-
afraid. Yeah.
Yeah, I've also been afraid, but if you eat it, I'll eat it.
If I had the opportunity to eat it, I'd try it. But, the idea of the gelatinous schlop inside of someone's bone doesn't really sound great.
Yeah, and it's
Oh
like
my
when
God.
you cook it, it turns into like a liquid. Like it melts down and stuff, right?
Oh, really?
So like a lot of times like people use bone marrow as like a butter substitute almost.
This brings up a fucking great topic, which is the fact that people want people to eat bugs. This has been a thing that's been going on for like the past 2 years, where people are like, "America, open your eyes, eat bugs," but it's getting really brought back in because of Brood X, which is this giant cicada thing that's happening. Hold on. Yeah.
Bugs? People eat bugs?
Once every 17 years, a massive brood of cicadas comes up. So there's going to be a shit ton of cicadas everywhere. And because of that, people are like, "Hey, guys, try eating some bugs."
Are you saying we shouldn't be eating bugs?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying bugs aren't appetizing.
Is that a thing people
Alright.
actually do?
Eat bugs, yeah.
Do you not know that people eat bugs, David?
No, I knew that, but like I didn't know
America.
like I didn't know like a cicada. Like I was like, oh, I'll eat a cricket. Crickets can be good.
Yeah, no. I mean, people would take a fucking cicada, throw it up on a pan, and cook it up and eat it,
could be
like
cockroaches.
straight up.
It's just like one of those things. But it's like, cause people
Or
are
it's
always
like,
like, all fighting off the don't eat bugs, it's gross. It's like you look at a cow and you're like, that's not appetizing. But you cut off a hunk of meat and cook it, and it's like, okay, I'll eat that because it's just a piece of meat. But
Yeah,
a
but
bug, you're eating this whole ass skeletal fucking armored robot looking ass disgusting thing that carries diseases and is usually associated with being disgusting and gross. And you just plop it in your mouth and that's gross. But then it's like, oh well, no, you cook it up into things, and it's like, yeah, but then why not just, cook the thing without the bugs in it and just eat that? And it's like, we don't need to eat bugs. That's another thing people say. It's like, we have the opportunity to not eat bugs because we have other things we can
Better
eat that isn't
options.
bugs. So why eat bugs if we don't need
But at the
to?
same time, I mean, it's like, food's expensive, like I don't know. It's not bad to eat bugs. I mean, it's like maybe if we ate more bugs, we wouldn't need as many, cows in the, horrible situations in the cages and stuff, But
Yeah.
because so many people eat beef, that's kind of a necessity. If you ate more bugs, maybe that wasn't a necessity.
It's just something,
But,
you can make a lot of bugs in a quick amount of time
Yeah.
in like as much mass as a cow. So it's like,
Mhm.
but bugs are just nasty.
I mean, I'm.
Are they
It's
wanting
also a
that, like,
cultural
it's-
thing, where it's like people.
Are they
you know,
wanting you to
people-
eat the whole thing too?
of the bug? Yeah.
Probably. That's what most people do,
So-
is eat the whole thing.
That's including their like intestines. Their,
Yes.
Yeah.
their eyes.
Yeah.
Dude, I just feel like that's not something I'd want.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to seek it out, but also at the same time, I'm open to things like this as I've gone over before. It's like the only reason we don't do it is because it's not normalized. Like, so many other countries go around and fucking eat it, and it's like no problem. It's like I've gone and ate crickets and stuff, just saying they're fine,
But what-
some
I've eaten
salted
crickets.
crickets.
But the crickets we've eaten are like dried out, and it's just the shell essentially.
Okay, most people don't take a bug and pick it up and eat it, alright?
Hey.
They actually...
People
Huh?
do. People do.
People do, but majority of people cook it, season it, make it good. They don't just pick it up and go, oh, bug!
That's
what
but I
I
also
meant.
feel
It's
like bugs
cricket.
don't bring a lot of flavor to the experience.
feel-
it's like
I feel like
a
it's just
bug
like
is
the
more
texture.
of a texture and less of a flavor.
Picking up a piece of raw beef don't bring no fucking flavor
That's
either,
wrong.
right?
You get,
So-
the, you get
Raw
the
beef
blood
is-
and that iron.
Yeah, the iron is salty. With you eat a bug, there's no flavor. I feel like there's no flavor. You have to add stuff, and at that point, if you have to add spices, why not eat beef instead?
Bugs have their
I
place.
completely disagree.
People just aren't ready for bugs yet.
Bugs have their place in third world countries.
Yeah.
I completely disagree. That's unreasonable.
Unreasonable? Are you kidding me right now? I can't imagine eating a fucking cicada. That just biting and just and just getting all
Yeah.
that like shitty blood. That probably tastes bitter and not like
Yeah.
But
I don't know, things that have like red blood.
Or, it's
like,
like, or
with,
just like
iron
imagine
and
like
shit.
you go to a restaurant. It's like, okay, you want our special rice dish, and you get a bowl of rice, and there's like a sauce, like a teriyaki sauce or whatever. But instead
Yeah.
of beef or tofu, you ordered the cicadas. So it's just big old whole cicadas. They're cooked, they're tossed in a pan, fried up a little bit. They're a little extra crispy. But that's still not appetizing.
That-
'cause
yeah,
you can't
it-
Well, it's
cut
not,
it's
up
just a
it's not
mindset.
appetizing.
No,
Right,
but again,
that's what I'm
just a
saying. It's not
mindset thing.
appetizing because we're not used to
Yeah.
it. That's the thing. If you were raised like that, it'd be completely normal. But because you're not raised like that, you're raised to think, okay, bugs are gross, so it's not appetizing.
It's like
That's
the majority
difference.
of people don't like Vienna sausages because like, oh, gross. They're like in a can. They're like, yeah. But it's like when you're poor and that's all you eat, like that's all you can really, spend your money on. That's cheap. You eat that, and it's like, oh, you make dishes with like Vienna sausages on or something like that, and it's like, oh yeah, those taste good, because that's what I'm used to. And you're like, oh, you can like cook it up certain ways. It's like, yeah, it tastes
Or
good.
Vegemite.
There's a difference.
Yeah, or
No.
Vegemite. Or
There's
like,
a difference.
What's the difference?
You know what the difference is? A fucking Vienna sausage or Vegemite. A Vienna sausage is just a little sausage in the consistency of like a pudding, and then you've got fucking Vegemite, which is just like a paste. You got a bug. You look at a bug. It's got wings. It's got.
You know what the fuck hot dog is made of?
Yeah, a hot dog.
Fucking...
Hey, listen, if I ever eat fucking pork chop perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. I know, hot dogs are good. I enjoy hot dogs no matter what they're made of, but that's because you don't look at it and see all the parts. If you saw little tiny animal parts, like the entire intestine or a fucking goat's leg sticking out of the hot dog. But if you look at a bug, the bug has like, oh, look at its abdomen. It's got 13 different segments that all individually wiggle and squirm. And look at its 4-jointed, spindly, long-ass, spine-covered legs. And its fucking jaw mandibles.
Okay,
it's disgusting.
Would it be better if instead of stuffing it like a sausage wrapping, like a casing, with like beef or turkey or whatever, what if we ground up cicadas and put it in it? Would you eat it then?
And if it was a mash, yeah, because
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. But it's a cicada.
That's what I'm saying, Colin. Most people don't do... A reasonable person, if you were to make this mainstream, you wouldn't just cook up a fucking bug and then eat it raw, just barely cooked, alright? You would do things like that. You'd mash it up. You'd make a fucking bug out of it. You'd make a hot dog out of it. You'd do things to it to make it appetizing.
You could, like, get the most, like, gross, like, bug or, like, the most weird bug. You get, like, a fucking wasp. You make a wasp sausage, dude. Would you eat that? If you didn't know. Okay, so you got, like, 2 hot dogs. As long as they look the same... But, like, oh, they're, like, a different brand or whatever. It's like, oh, you got the one with the beef and the turkey in it, and then you got this other one, and you're like, oh, it's a surprise meat inside. It's like, oh, it's like lion or some shit. You eat it, and you're like, oh, it doesn't half bad, because it's got wasps and cicadas in it.
All right.
I'm down with that.
As long as I'm not eating the actual fucking... That's... When it comes to, like, the whole body, I don't want to eat... I wouldn't eat the whole cow. I find even, like, cooked, like, pigs, like, the whole pigs, that doesn't seem good to me.
True. I don't know.
But I would, if you couldn't tell what it was, you made it into like a sausage or like a, you know, something like this all like combined together. You wouldn't know, and it might taste good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because to me it just feels like at that point, I feel like you like, because let's say you take the bug and you reduce it to where it doesn't look like a bug, it doesn't resemble a bug.
Reduce it to atoms.
You reduce it to atoms. No, but because that's the thing is you process it down to not be bug-like, so you can put it into other things. Fine. You know how much work and how many bugs you need to just demolish.
But you know how many bugs
throw
there
them
are
in a
in the
fucking
world,
blender.
Colin?
You're good to go.
Yes, but you would have to have a super fine blender to get rid of all the spines and little pricklies and the disgusting fucking parts of a bug to make it resemble.
What do you mean?
And then
Okay,
because they're so
so
dry,
cheap hot
it becomes a
dogs.
powder. Bugs are a better seasoning than they are meat.
So, okay, when you make hot dogs, a lot of times they use, like, the fucking, like, shitty parts of the chicken that people don't want to eat. They use the shitty parts of, like, meat you don't want to eat, like the cartilage and shit. And they grind it up into a paste, and then they put it in the goddamn sausage casing, and you fucking eat it, and it's good, alright?
But the difference
you do the
is
same
because
thing!
the paste,
All you do, you add oil, you add
moisture-filled
something
as the
else, you
fucking
add a
chicken.
bonding agent.
It's more like a
You
powder.
add a bonding agent to the powderized bugs, you put in a casing, you eat it, and it's fucking good, okay?
Listen. We'll continue this conversation. We'll do a video where we collect all the cicadas and we make cicada sausages.
I mean, do you have a sausage maker?
Yes.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
We could make cicada sausage.
Colin, do you know what the casing of a hot dog is?
Yes, intestines. I know that.
Yeah, fuck up. Die. And you know what? You still eat them, don't you?
Well, yeah.
That's fuck off.
I don't know what this conversation. I don't know how to feel about things anymore. Ah.
Bugs are fine, alright? Eat them.
No, wrong. Bugs are gross, but they can be prepared a certain way, I guess. If you atomize them and then mix them with another paste.
You know what's gross? Milk, alright? Can we agree on that?
Do you like mushrooms,
No.
Colin?
What?
What do you mean,
Colin,
no?
do you like mushrooms?
I fucking love mushrooms. Why?
Okay, so you mix bug dust with mushrooms, and you grind them all up and put them in a sausage casing. Boom! Cicada and mushroom sausage.
Why not just make a mushroom sausage? They have mushrooms that smell and taste like lobster. Why not just make a mushroom? You want to just use mushrooms?
And
Because
mushrooms are bonding
sometimes
agent.
you
They
need
got
some
liquid, they got
protein.
water in it, dude. They bond. They help bond it.
Protein!
I guess. Yeah. for protein.
into a sausage consistency.
But they have.
I mean,
But
bugs
if,
have
but
nutritious
if you
value.
get the bug and you don't dry out the bug first, all the like liquid inside of the bug will help bond it together anyway. So you might not even need that. It might work out.
There's
and
so
be a paste.
little liquid inside of a bug because of their fucking. They don't have like fleshy meat and skin. They have an exoskeleton, which is just
And
a
then everything
crunchy hard
inside,
piece of shit.
everything inside is fleshy though.
But there's not that much on the inside. It's like it's
They don't have
intestine,
bones
but
on the
you can live
inside
with
because the
guts.
exoskeleton acts as the bones. It's like instead of getting the bones, they get that, and then everything else inside the exoskeleton is mushy.
And you know what? Crunch is kind of nice. I'm a texture eater. I ain't gonna lie.
You bite into a sausage with it, and you bite in. It's got the case crunch, the case snap crunch. You know,
Pop.
you bite into a sausage, it snap, and then you also have inside, and you eat it, and it's like, oh yeah, this is like a different texture I haven't had before.
Listen. Fine.
Can I get to the topic of why you think milk is not gross?
Why would milk be gross? Milk's fucking amazing. What are you talking about?
It's not the fact of taste of milk. The same thing that we're going on about is the fact that the stuff that milk is made of.
What do you mean
Yeah,
what
water.
milk is made of?
No,
Water.
it's not made of water. It's like the combined juices of a mammal. It's like the fucking like fluids and blood and mucus all mixed and all weird. And it's like if you look up the actual process of how milk is made, it's really gross.
So?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's the same concept of what I'm getting at here is with the bugs. It's a gross idea, but you
Yeah, but you don't think about that process. You think about
What do you? Okay,
liquid
I
coming
do.
from a titty. You think of liquid
Milk
coming from a
contains
titty,
water.
and then you drink it. Period.
Listen, there's a reason why most of the Asian cultures are allergic to milk. Because it's not supposed to be consumed by humans, alright?
Well, past a certain age, yeah.
Yeah, past a certain age.
Yeah, but that shit's got nutrients.
Yeah, they just milk contains water, lactose, fat, proteins, minerals, vitamins, and enzymes. It's all stuff to help a baby grow. And then when you
Yeah.
get older, you might still drink it because what probably happened is someone was like, "Oh, I knew that when I was a baby, I got nutrition from my mom from the milk. Cows have milk. I could probably try that. Or like a goat has milk. I could probably try that, and it would be healthy because I grew from it. And then it grew from it. It's like, oh." It's not poisonous. It's good. It tastes milk. It tastes good.
It tastes milk.
Milk is made to be ingested warm, and that's kind of weird to think about.
Honestly, I
Because
just
it's warm
don't care for
straight up
milk.
titty. So
I drink almond milk because, like I said, the idea of milk kind of grosses me out, but it's mostly the fact that I just have, like,
Almond
it
milk
just
is
goes
too
bad,
sweet.
so... It's just so bad. I don't know. It just goes bad quickly, and it's like I've had too many experiences where perfectly fine milk, I'll drink it, and then it like just rotten or like.
So it's
I'll
not
have a
perfectly fine
burp.
milk?
So it's not perfect.
It's supposed to be. It's not expired. There should be nothing wrong with it, but there is.
like oh, you open it and there's like curdles in it or something like that.
No, it's more like I drink it and the taste is fucking abhorrent.
That's okay. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. You're just like, that's just your opinion, and it's wrong.
yeah,
What? I'm not saying all milk is like that. I'm just saying sometimes milk expires a little bit quicker than it should.
maybe you
Well,
didn't
it's because
screw
your
the lid
refrigerator
on all the
sucks.
way.
Yeah, you didn't close it correctly. You didn't refrigerate it. Or
Well,
like,
it doesn't happen every time. I don't know. I'm just saying it's happened to me before, and it doesn't matter the house I live in. It doesn't matter whether it's my fault. It just sometimes happens, and it just turned me off of milk.
I'm gonna just say,
So you drink sweetened like fake milk, almond milk, too sweet.
okay, David, they have unsweetened
mean,
almond milk, retard. All right, calm down.
Yeah.
It's
but do
too
you drink
sweet.
that?
Yeah, get the unsweetened, not vanilla
Do you
flavored
drink
one.
the even shittier, unsweetened like almond milk?
And I like almond milk. It's healthy, and it doesn't go bad for months.
Yeah, but you know it's also fucking healthy? Actual fucking milk.
Is that why people become lactose and all allergic to it? It's not meant to be consumed when you're older. That's just a fact. Your body, a lot of
what is
people's
wrong?
body does not respond to milk.
Yes, you
What?
know why? Because they're fucking milk is a good source of calories, and why not use the calories? Why can't we use the calories? Oh, it's not meant to be drank. Okay, well, we drink it when you're a baby. Why not drink it now? Okay, we started drinking it now. People are starting The mutation was we're no longer lactose intolerant. There's still people around that are lactose intolerant.
There's a lot of people around.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, but the people who aren't, why shouldn't we drink it? It's another way to intake energy.
I'm not saying you shouldn't.
It's like with the bugs.
I'm just saying
it's like with the bugs.
I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying you're not meant to.
I don't drink normal milk because I'm lactose intolerant. But I very much enjoy milk. Rice milk is the best milk. Oat milk is also very good.
Do you
I mean,
drink
Colin,
unsweetened?
you've had that almond milk from the local store. I mean, that shit's pretty good.
Yeah.
You said almond milk also
Alright.
keeps forever.
No, he
Like
did
for a
I
not.
long
didn't say
time,
it keeps
like a long
forever.
time.
I said it keeps for longer. Yeah, it keeps for quite a while.
How long?
Like months.
See, how is
Like,
that?
I've had
How is that natural?
What?
How is it natural to keep for months? That's not some.
I'm sorry, but is canned corn natural? No, David. What's
But
the
it is corn.
conversation here?
I don't eat canned corn though.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just like,
Man.
how is almond milk natural?
I mean,
Why are
I'm
you trying
not-
to imitate milk?
I never
drink
used the
fucking
word
milk.
natural. I said not good for you. I said not. I said you weren't meant to. I'm not saying anything about natural.
So what's the point in trying to imitate milk? Just drink the fucking milk.
Because all people are lactose.
Well, they should be stronger, okay?
Just drink
It's
milk
like
and
it's,
lactose.
it's
Fuck
like with
you.
gluten allergies. It's like with gluten allergies. Fucking weak, all right? You go to a poor country, someone has a gluten allergy, they get a bit of a tummy ache or where the fuck they get from a gluten allergy. You don't
Some
see
people can die.
you don't see poor
There's an
people
actual-
fucking complaining. Oh, there's fucking bread. Yummy. Because it's calories. It's calories. If you give them bread and milk, it doesn't. They can be lactose intolerant and they can be.
And there's a gluten allergy that kills you.
This is like David saying, "Oh yeah, poor people that have peanut allergies just eat peanuts, stupid."
That's not what I'm saying. It's just a way
Yes,
to
it
intake
is!
calories. You know, if you have an allergy and it just makes you get like a slight stomach ache, but you also have the need to intake those calories.
I
why
love
not do
shitting
it?
my guts out every day.
Eggs are pretty weird, right?
Yeah.
Eggs are
It is.
good.
What was my stance on the
You put-
fucking
if
bug
you
thing?
put
I
in
can't
milk
even remember
into
what it
eggs-
was when we left off.
You didn't like it, but then like by the end you're like, fuck it.
I was probably just being bullied, so I
Hey.
stopped caring.
Dude, if you add milk to eggs, it makes them fluffier.
Didn't know that.
Listen, the point of this is what I have learned from other podcasts is that somebody has to argue with somebody. That's how you get
True.
how you get things rolling.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how you keep a topic.
True.
Whether you believe in it or not, as long as you're passionate enough, you can argue.
That's true. No, that's fair. That's why you bring up these things. Do you actually not like actual milk though?
No, I generally don't like milk. I could care less about milk. I only ever consume milk in two ways. I will either consume milk when I am baking, or on occasion I will drink chocolate milk. Other than that, that's rare. Now, milk tea. All right, give me something that's milk mixed in, like some milk tea. I fucking love milk tea. Just because it's good. I don't know.
I love milk,
But I'll never
I
just go.
cannot
All right, I'm gonna
consume
go get myself a glass of fucking milk now.
it. Yeah, I love
Okay.
milk so much and dairy products, but I just can't.
It's because it's what you can't have.
Yeah. If I had a peanut allergy, oh my god, or a fucking shellfish allergy, I would just, oh god, that would be devastating.
Dude, I used to not like shrimp, and then like recently I've been starting to like it again.
Nice.
Dude, I fucking love shrimp.
Because when I was
as long as it's
young, I
cocktail
was like,
sauce.
it was like the same thing with the bugs, like the shrimp. I like bit into it, expecting it to have like a crunchy exoskeleton.
Mm-hmm.
But you take the shell off, right? So I was like, I bit into it. I'm like, oh, this texture is not what I was expecting. This is very bad. I don't like it. And then I didn't want to eat it anymore. And then recently I'm like, fuck it, let's just eat it because it tastes good. But it's just the texture threw me off when I was young, so it made it worse for me when I grew up.
Dude, you could experience that, like the crunchy shrimp, because what you do is you get the shrimp with the shell on it, and then you cook it, and you eat it with the shell on.
Is that a thing people do though?
I do that, yes. If you like fry it or cook it, the shell becomes brittle enough to where you can just fucking eat it.
Oh my fucking god.
That's why like there'll be the fried shrimp, but it has the shell on it. And you're like, well, am I supposed to peel it if it's deep fried? And it's like, you don't peel it, stupid. You just eat the whole ass thing. It's kind of like how there's like the bones in fish that are like they're small or brittle enough where you just can eat it. You know, it's like, oh, the shrimp has the head on it and it's fried. How do I take the head off? No, you eat the whole ass
So
thing.
we go to Joe.
And you talk about bugs are gross, and then you suck the eyes out of crawdads!
I didn't suck the eyes out of them. I
They're
sucked on the
basically
head.
bugs in the
Yes,
water.
you did!
In fact, they didn't.
What did you do with that, Colin? What did you do when I witnessed you stick a crawdad head in your mouth and suck?
You
Colin,
suck the
explain
juices
that
out
to
of the
me.
head. There's a difference.
Colin, you're a hypocrite and you deserve death.
No, see, there's a difference. There was a difference between bugs being gross and that being my opinion, and me wanting to bond with Dad because he enjoyed crawdads, and I'm like, haha, yes,
They're
I
just-
also
they're
enjoy
just sea
crawdads. Love me, please.
They're just sea bugs.
They're sea bugs. Bugs of the sea.
They are.
But they're better because they're bigger, and you can choose what to eat on them.
As you say, you're gonna deep fry the whole thing and eat it whole.
Oh my god, what if
Thanks.
you like battered and like deep fried a cicada? I wonder if that'd be good.
I want Asian food now.
Dude, deep fried Oreos are amazing.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, David, what are you doing? You want to get some Asian food?
Dude, you want to pick me up and we can
Oh
get
my
some
gosh.
Asian food?
You want to go to Beatty's?
Bruh, actually, that's pretty lit. I do both. Anyways, my Twitter's Uneducated Games. I don't post. His Twitter's Seppi _ I don't know, 21, I think.
Media.
Media. Seppi _ media. Post cats still. Pretty epic.
Pretty gamer.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye.